Well, the Med Mart, now known as the Global Center for Health Innovation, was sold to taxpayers as a premier showcase of medical invention. Instead, it sits largely empty as part of the convention center. Now, in a 3 News exclusive, we've learned that the company hired to revive the space is accused of double billing taxpayers, and it's now part of an investigation by the Ohio Attorney General. Here's Mark Naymik.
It is going to be one of the most exciting and dynamic spaces in the world.
And it'll make Cleveland and Northeast Ohio a medical capital of the world.
The building public and civic leaders once bragged about has never lived up to the hype. It's nearly empty today. The latest attempt to reinvent the space has failed. Cuyahoga County hired a company in 2018 called BioEnterprise to market and find tenants. But the company, which helps medical startups, parted ways with the county last year, and taxpayers have little to show for it, except a recently released audit that concludes BioEnterprise double-billed tax-supported entities for more than $100,000 in salaries and expenses. Here's how it worked. The report says the company sought reimbursement from the county board that oversees the Convention Center and Global Center, and then asked for the same reimbursements from JumpStart, a nonprofit that distributes and manages state tax dollars that go to BioEnterprise. 3 News reported last year that the county board overseeing the Global Center flagged questionable expenses, including bottles of wine, pricey dinners, and travel-related items. That triggered the county board's executive director, George Hillo, to dig deeper. Hillo confirmed in a phone call today that BioEnterprise expenses triggered the audit, but he can't comment further. County Executive Armin Buttich's office referred questions to Hillo. During the audit, BioEnterprise shed many of its employees, including its president and CEO. BioEnterprise's board is now trying to clean things up. Board Chair Pamela Davis, who's also the dean of the Case Western Reserve University School of Medicine, told 3 News the company is fully cooperating with the Attorney General and would correct any financial errors.
There is some good news. The board that oversees the building caught some of the expenses before they were paid. But the big issue remains, what to do with this building, which was paid for by a sales tax increase. Right now, the county has been thinking turning it into a convention space, but that was before the pandemic. Reporting from downtown, Mark Naymik, 3 News.